Hello, everybody. Papu here. I want to tell you how I met your mother, my wife. Uh, it was March 4th, Saturday night, 1961. She was just turned 17, a few weeks, and I was 23. Haven't completed my 23rd yet. Anyway, it was at a Limnian dance. It was, I think, down at the Essex Hotel in Manhattan. Uh, the dance, the Limnians, the people from Limnos, my island Limnos, had a club, Silovo, that they would try to get to collect money, make money, and send it back to Limnos to help the causes that they had down there. One of them was to build an old people's home, and the other one was to build the hospital. Anyway, so it was that dance. The way it happened was Litsa was here. She came in 1958. Came in here in 1956. Her grandmother from her mother's side, Marianthi. She was born and raised in a village in Limnos near my village, Tadichna. The name was Lichna. But and she was a delivering babies, a midwife. She had moved to Athens, and that's where she married, and she had a family. But every year, she used to go back to the village for the summer. And Yaya Marina tells a story, and she told us after we got married. She has a story that one year, when Lisa was very young, she was in Limnos too. With Yaya Marina, you don't know what the truth is, but anyway, it's a good story, and I like it. She said one summer she was there with Lisa, and during the summer, through the island, they have in Panigiria celebrations, feasts, to honor the patron saint of the village. For ours was Aios Hermolaos. I'll tell you another story some other time about Aios Hermolaos. Anyway, that was 26th of July. She said that she went to that celebration on a donkey, a horse, I don't know. And when she was leaving, she said, she stopped out the outskirts of the village. She mentioned the place which I know it exists. And she was looking around on the ground, and this older lady approached her and says, "What are you looking for?" She says, "I'm looking for the shoe of my daughter. It fell somewhere here. I'm looking for it." The older says, "Do you have a daughter? She's going to marry a man from Atsiki, Atsioti." The response was, "I'll kill her before I let her marry an Atsioti." So that was that. That was what she said. Well, we have another story. We have a song in Limnos, and it says, "Όταν μαραβωνιάζανε δεν το ήξερα καημένος." When they were engaging me to get married, I didn't know it myself. So her story and the song, I was done. I had to marry Litsa. So this Limnian dance, her grandmother, she had a sister here in the States who has siblings, and this made Litsa cousins. Second, third, I don't know what, but they were cousins, and they knew each other. So when the dance was going to take place, her cousins were going to attend. Lisa's mother didn't attend, and I don't remember if my parents were there. Anyway, so when I got there, it was late, 9:30. I don't know, and I don't know why I was late. I don't know. I was studying because I was going to school then, to NYU, the College of Engineering, up in the Bronx. Anyway, I had my suit on, my tie. I walked in there, and right there I saw a man with two young ladies near him. They were sitting down and talking. And that man was a man that we went to college, or not to college, to high school in Limnos. So I know him, he knew me. I hugged and, talked about Limnos. And my story says, there's two versions of this. My version is, and let's just say that's what I heard, was that the girl that was the fiancée of my friend, she was from Limnos, another village near us. I knew her by name. And she said to me, she says, Ilia, Litsa, the other lady, the other young girl next to her, Litsa wants to meet you, and she likes to dance tonight. I said, oh, okay. Litsa's version, what she heard, was that this girl told her, would you like to meet Ilia to dance tonight? She said this. I said, I don't tell her anything. But anyway, well, whatever the story is, we met, of course. So I asked her to dance. We danced and danced. And most of the dances we were dancing were we would call the European dances. Not the Kalamatiano, is the one you hold each other dancing close. And me, smart guy trying to impress a girl, said, I said, I didn't know how old she was. She looked young, tiny. I think she was like 90 pounds then. Very tiny, skinny. So I told her, why the men invented the dance, because it gives them an excuse to hold the girl close to them. And I pulled her close to me. She goes, ha 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 ha, me ha 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 ha. But anyway, we danced all night. When the dance was over, I don't know what time it was, she went and I went. And that was that. So a month passed by, and something was pulling me. I wanted something from her. And by the end of the month, what it was, and I still know about it and still want it, is a hug, to come closer to me. Litsa has the talent, just for me, I hope, I don't know, that when I hold her, I feel good. If I'm tired, tiredness goes away, I'm relaxing. I like it. I want it. So I guess this feeling started to get stronger and stronger as the days went by without having it. I talked to her cousin, who was at the dance with her, and we used to go to the same church, Ayo Spiridon. I asked her if I could somehow get in touch with Lisa, and it would be okay. She said, okay, let me find out. And she did talk to Lisa, said, okay, he can call me. So one day, at that time, there was public telephones in the booths. You put 20 cents and called, and it lasted like I don't know, 3, 4, 5 minutes. And then the operator would come on and says, put more money. And if you didn't, they cut you off. So I called her. It was in the afternoon. I just came out of class in the university. And in my 10 cents, the operator didn't come on. We talked for an hour plus with 10 cents. So that was another hint that, man, that was it. I was hooked. So it's three things. The song from Limnos, Yaya Marina's story, and now the operator. I don't know if you heard us, what we're talking about. I think we're talking, I don't know, we're talking in Greek, have English, you know how we talk. So anyway, I can't remember she told me where she lived, she told me where she came, and then we found out how old she was. It didn't bother me. And then she told me where she was going to school, and that was that. Then I think it was the next day, here's Idia, coming out of school, out of his class, up in the Bronx, taking the subway, Jerome Avenue, down to 59th Street in Lexington, changing over to IRT, or like I don't remember the name of the train, going to Astoria, and she was going to school in right at 59th Street in Long Island City, Long Island City School or something. He was down there waiting for her. Well, that was how I met her, and the rest of it is history. I'm going to tell you another time about our romantic early years. Anyway, she still have that hug that I miss. It's good. Feel good. Love it. Bye-bye, guys. Bye.